Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. 1, 2. Which is the order? Testing, testing, 1, 2. 1, 2. Do. Okay, we are back in the Tartarus key. Got one more jerk hanging around. Let's go. Okay, M. Let's see where else. Yeah, let's go look at some of these other locked doors. I think there's like one more person to get. So let's go see what we can do. Yeah, that's that. We did that. We have the bird key. I'm thinking we'll probably find something there if we have not found it already. Yeah, we... Okay, this is the exit from that. We did that. Yeah, there's this. Okay. Oh yeah, we did this. Okay. Oh. Torres. Remember that super creepy door covered in blood? That's not a great segue. It isn't boarded up anymore, but that's because it was blasted off its hinges. Looked like it was destroyed from the inside. You see anything? Anyone? There's nothing else up here. I mean, I don't hear anything. Unless they're being very, very quiet. I don't know where they are. Okay, scaring myself. Not the most productive thing I've done tonight. Good job, Alex. Just breathe. In, out, in, out. Phew, I'm okay. There's a staircase behind it. It goes down. And of course, there's no light. Alex, I hate to ask you this, but... No, I know. I'm the one who can check it out. I'm sorry I'm not of more use. I don't see why these other two, or the other three folks I've, saved are... I mean, even if they're all inebriated or injured in some way, they combined could equal at least, like, one of me. You've already done so much, and... No, look, we're in this together, okay? In this together, I'm doing all the work. And we're gonna get up together. Thanks, Alex. Watch your back. Refreshment. Yeah, we've already done all this. Oh, crap. Oh, this place is nothing like the rest of the house. How do you mean? It still looks hella gross, but it's all bare concrete and metal security doors. Like a factory or a prison or a, I don't know, an evil lair. Security doors? That's good, actually. Good. You might be somewhere you shouldn't be. Yeah? Be extra careful. Says supplies. What kind of supplies does a death mansion need? Kitchen, alright. Stairway. Breach emergency exit. Wait, what? What's a breach? That spooked me out. I was playing a bunch of Phasmophobia today to finish off a trophy. Even that, kind of freaked me out. Authorized personnel only. Do not enter when procedure is in progress. Well, young Alex authorizes himself. How about that? Okay, I'm going to guess that these doors are... It's locked. Looks like a storage room of some kind. They're all locked. Yep. I get the feeling I should save before entering this room. They limit how many saves you can have, which makes it kind of... Heavy duty metal doesn't budge. It's pitch black outside. Which makes it hard if you want to go back and try to, finish the game with only saving certain people or whatever. You kind of have to replay the whole thing. But I suppose if you actually know the answers to all the puzzles, it probably goes pretty quick. Surgical tools, they don't look like they've been used, I hope. Skulls. These can't be real body parts, right? I'm not going to look too closely if I don't have to. Please be fake, please be fake. Clean cloth. Broken vat. Can't help but notice this looks like something shattered it. From the inside. This place sucks. There, I said it. You know what vibes I'm getting from this? Let's do it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Torres, there's someone in here. Alex, are you okay? There's, I'm in some kind of lab or medical facility. There are these vats with some sort of liquid, and there's someone inside. And, Alex, they're alive. Alex, that's a lot even for this place. Sounds complicated and dangerous, maybe more for them than you. So what, should I just leave them in there? Alex, neither you nor I likely know how to work any of what you're describing. It's risky. Yeah, it's risky. This whole damn house is risky. Look, if I helped you, I have to at least try to help this person too. Otherwise, what's the point of any of this? Might as well just sit around and wait to die. Alex, you need to calm down. As saying that to anyone ever worked in this history of everything. Look, this isn't breaking into a locked room or twisting statues around. You're freaked out for a good reason, and if you're not thinking clearly, I know, I'm not saying I'm going to smash it with a rock, but after at least try, I won't leave someone like this. In the cold, alone, in the dark, in this horrible, horrible place. Alex, just be careful, okay? For both of you. I will. I'll figure it out. I promise. As I was saying, the vibes I'm getting from this is actually the Haiti games. Because they have a lot of similarities, especially if you get into the third game and, ironically, the first game. That whole, cloning and having, new iterations of the same sort of thing. Subject. Day 1, healthy subject, age 35, blood type O, starting treatment. Vitals remain level, stage 1 of physical changes. Anemia developed, adding iron to treatment. Vitals irregular but acceptable. Treatment, 6 changes seem to be avoiding treatment. 05, blood clot situation. Physical changes seem to have accelerated, entering stage 3. Sudden decline in vitals and neural activity. Physical attributes have mutated beyond expectation. Subject physical mutation extreme at 527. Okay, I'll have to just read this again. Sudden decline in vitals and neural activity. Subject physical mutation extreme at 527. Subject brain activity started declining steeply at 6:12. Subject had no brain activity. Declared dead at 8:30 after multiple resurrection attempts. Rest attempt yet. Keeping subject in stasis while waiting for outside consultant. Subject 24 keeps waking up, so we'll wait for the consultant to advise. Oh. Subject 12. Subject has diabetes and respiratory history. Age 65, blood type B+. Procedure not recommended, but orders from redacted are to proceed. Starting treatment. Vital stable. Improving treatment seems to be working. Unexpected physical mutations detected. Orders to continue treatment. Redacted. Subject declared dead. Then a note on the floor. 24. Healthy. Subject age 20. Blood type O. Starting treatment. Physical mutation stage 1. Subject stable. Mutation is progressing as expected. Vitals range. Treatment is slow to take, but physical changes reaching unprecedented levels. Subject seems in pain. Vitals increased across chart. Subject outpacing subject 27 in physical changes. Muscle growth extreme. Bone protrusions. Subject twitching and moving unexpectedly despite increased sedatives. Redacted. Subject 4. Healthy subject, age 50, blood type B+, during treatment. Steep brain activity decline. Complete brain death after 4th treatment. Okay, can I read the files in the top drawer, even? Locker doesn't have a handle. It must open some other way. Okay, we read that one. Let's start from the bottom. Subject 8. Test subject age 78, blood type A-, subject in vegetative state. Treatment O1, brain function improvement check. Treatment failed, subject declared dead. Healthy subject age 18, blood type O-. So the 20-year-old was O- also. Not sure if that's going to be a thing. Blood plasma marrow donor for redacted. Waiting for subject 27 report to start treatment 7. I think we're going to have to flip through those again once we sort of figure out the puzzles. Anything? What here is something that is clickable. It is clickable. It is possibly important for the puzzle. Can they breathe in there? It almost looks like they're sleeping. There's some sort of panel at the base of this contraption. The panel's falling off. I can see some circuitry behind it. No way I'm prying it off with my fingertips. I need something to deal with the screws. Something to deal with the screws. There's a bunch of tools around here. Okay, surgical tools are obviously not screwdrivers, but what am I doing? There's plenty of tools around here. What are you talking about? I intentionally left these as open as they were. Anything else in here? Aha. Health pack. You know, you could almost do a cross between this and Haiti. I know I'm talking about Haiti. I still have to finish Haiti 3. I'm just a Haiti fan. What can I say? Or it's technically pronounced Heidi, but I think everyone just pronounces it Haiti, so... whatever. I mean, I'm getting a Haiti vibes, plot-wise. DNA lock, what does that mean? Maybe it's key to some specific DNA. This looks like something shattered. It's from the inside. This place sucks there, I said it. I could wipe up some of this blood with that cloth I found. Might be the DNA sample I need. Alright. Well, I didn't think it would be that easy. ID. I better hope someone left their ID laying around here. Door looks sturdy. Well, that was, unanticipated. A good thing I saved right before entering this room. Okay, there are these, like, coils. And these drawers don't open. Oh! I saw something. Oh, the security locker's open. Hey, and an ID card. Hopefully this ID is what I need to lift the lockdown. Please work, please work, please work. J Star. Another prepared for this science to get weird. Too bad the axes are gone. I could never stand guns. It's calling this that. This isn't that. Thank you, careless employee. Let's just scan this ID. Purge initiated. That can't be good. What the? Hell no. What is that? Ruth, you there? Yes, I can hear you. What do you need? Medical opinion, maybe. I'm in some sort of weird lab with scary equipment and I'm gonna have to redo it. Looks like they were experimented on. They're very... The other person is still alive, but they're unconscious. I can't get them out, and there's some sort of system. I was hoping that you might... Alex, that's... Sorry, honey, but what you're describing is unreal. Outside my expertise. I was afraid you'd say that. I know I don't need to tell you this, but be careful, okay? Just go slow. Think it through. You saved me. I believe in you. I know I don't think I've ever seriously hated anyone before, but Ruth, I hate whoever did this. Yeah, me too. So I almost think maybe I needed to open this up before hitting that. Now that it's purged, maybe it's sensor monitoring something. Thermo sounds like sensing temperature. Maybe I could break it with enough heat. That's not, oh, thank God they're still alive. The purge failed because they're alive. There's a way to trick the system into thinking they're dead. Yeah, trick them into thinking they're dead. No way that could turn out poorly. What is that thing? No, not a thing. This was a person once. They're a victim too. It's dripping with blood. Screwed over. Must be something around here I can take apart. Security key card. J-Star is going to be in a lot of trouble for losing it. Heat. Debrand, glute bind after fourth treatment. Diabetes, respiratory history, age 65, blah, blah, blah. Procedure not recommended. Order from R to proceed. Starting treatment. Proven treatment seems to be working. Unexpected physical mutations. Healthy. Age 20. Slow to take with physical changes. Okay. Subject outpacing subject 27. So this is number 24. Okay, let's start jotting down some of these notes. Where'd my notepad go? Seriously though, where'd my... Oh, there it is. Where'd my pencil go? Okay, let's see here. There's 024. O negative. Treatment 6. Mutation stage 1. Mutation 1. Physical change to outpacing subject 27. Bone protrusions redacted. Okay, number 12. That's their story. 65B plus. Diabetes. Starting treatment 2. Vital stable. Improved treatment seems to be working. Unexpected mutations. I don't know if I need to be tracking the vitals. Redacted. Declared dead. 004. $50B plus. So it looks like the people here are all O negative or B plus. That's strange. See brain activity, complete drink, blah 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 blah. After fourth. I'm assuming the fourth treatment is treatment 04. I'm assuming. Subject 27. This is an important one. Healthy, age 35, O negative. Treatment 6. So it looks like number 24 got treatment 06 also. Stage 1 of physical changes. I'm going to say that's mutations change 1, stage 1. Anemia developed, adding iron. Treatment 6 seems... treatment 6 changes seems to be avoiding treatment 5. Blood clot situation. Okay. Black iron. E6. Avoids. T5. Blood clot. Entering stage 3. Sudden decline of vitals and neural activity. Physical attributes have been mutated beyond expectation. When did number 24 have problems? Subject physical mutation extreme. Okay, this one has a bunch of numbers. Games like this love numbers. 527. 2, 6, 12, 2, 8, 30. After multiple resurrection attempts. Best attempt yet. Keep the subject in stasis while waiting for outside consultant. Subject 24 keeps waking up, so we'll wait for the consultant to advise. Okay, so are these two number 24 and 27? Perhaps? $28. Uh, 18 O negative. Blood plasma marrow donor for redacted. Waiting for subject 27 report to start treatment. Oh, so it looks like this is the guy in the tube. So I'm thinking 27 is the guy that got purged because he was dead, but they were just keeping him in the thing. That guy is a new guy that they were picking as a donor for that guy. Subject 8. Okay, so he should be more or less unchanged. Ready to go. Okay, and... so, let me first off see. Okay, number 4 was a 50 B+. 50 with a blood type B+. Was there a 7? No. Then 8 is a 78 A-. And we have a 12, which was a 65 B+. Then 24 was a 20. 27 was a 35 O neg. 28 is an 18 O neg. So it looks like the original test subjects were pretty old. Okay, treatment. 1. Brain function improvement check. Treatment failed, subject declared dead. So, If I'm not mistaken, these two were the ones that were open. So that would be 12. Though I can't assume that that's, related to anything. Let's see if there's anything on them. Panel at the base. Okay. Just making sure there's not some, like, weird little pixel. Oh yeah, they said one of them keeps waking up. Is the AC broken? Oh, surgical arms. At the top of the line, definitely having nightmares about this. Okay, the AC seems to be broken. I don't know if that's going to be important. Is there any way to see the... Can I, like, tip the drawer over? I'm too short. Are you tall enough? Balance on the beam. Uniforms. Uniforms are not labeled, but they look official in almost sinister way. I can't tell if this is part of the theater for this whole stupid show of theirs, or someone left a lighter in one of these pockets. Okay. Temperature sensor. Let's see here. Watch as we kill the dude. Something broke, I should check the panel again. Yes, no life size. What a weird thing to celebrate. Let's purge the system and get them out of there. Hey, take it easy. Breathe. What? What's happening? Don't? Who are you? Where am I? Ugh. Cough, cough. Whoa. I'm not going to hurt you. My name is Alex. Alex? I'm a Kai. Cough. What happened? Last thing I remember. Ugh, my head. You were, well, I don't know what happened exactly, but you're okay now. There's some uniforms in one of the lockers. Here lets you warmed up. Here lets you warmed up. Sure, okay, that's a sentence. Someone wrote that. These clothes are. You said your name was Alex. Cough. Explain, please. Okay, we're stuck in some sort of crazy mansion. I woke up here in another room. There are other people too. This place it's filled with traps and puzzles. You're being watched. There are cameras everywhere. I was trying to find a way out, and I found you, just like I found others. Oh wait, you're saying we're, what, kidnapped? Trapped with puzzles, and this makes no sense. Tell me about it. Front door is sealed, and we haven't found another way out yet. But why me? Why am I here? This is insane. Who did this? So all we really know is it's some sort of society of powerful rich people who they put us here to watch us struggle and to see who survives. What? A secret supervillain death society? Are you listening to yourself? I know, but look. Does this place look normal to you? This is how you normally wake up? Listen, so far it seems like all of us were chosen for a reason. Some sort of connection, even if it isn't obvious. Even if what you're saying is true, I don't know why they'd want me. Why are you here? I don't know. I'm just a nobody, really. I deliver things sometimes, so maybe. But we should go upstairs. We set up a base in this big room with a fireplace and stuff. You can rest, and we can bring everyone up to speed. There, Torres will want to meet you. Alright, I guess I don't have a choice. Fire sounds nice. My chest is still on fire from that liquid. Just stay close to me. I'll get you out of here, I promise. How are you feeling? I mean, not great. My head is swimming. Okay, we can take it slow if you need to, but we have to keep going. Just a little further. I can handle it, honestly. I just want answers. Can we open these yet? Uh-oh. That door wasn't open before. Let's check it out. Pipes, okay. These are pretty big. I can hear a liquid rushing through them. We will probably need to fix that. Do I have all the tools? No! Why would I want to keep something as useless as a screwdriver? Entry. Place looks fairly normal. You and I have got to talk about your definition of normal. Trust me, after everything I've seen tonight, it's normal. Bottles, some whiskey. So much whiskey, gin, and wine. You could pickle a whole farm with all the booze in this house. Brooms? A few brooms, mops, brooms, and cleaning stuff. It all looks really old. Cardboard boxes, more cardboard boxes. I don't have time to search everything, and I don't have any reason to open these. Note. What's this? Someone was doing an inventory of the pantry. There's a little doodle-doo. That's got to be something. Incomplete inventory. Paintings, mops, brooms, and skeletons are circled. Guess they were next to be counted. Ooh. That picture looks strangely familiar. Huh? Coffee beans. And I do have some coffee this time. Not drinking it yet, but I'm getting to it. Paintings. The doodle on the inventory list. Is there something behind this painting? A keypad. You found something. Yeah, another keypad. Another. They'll catch up quick, but these things are everywhere. This means the code is around here too. Like, written down somewhere. I wish. No, it'll be some weird puzzle, something like a painting of little ducks wearing hats with numbers on them. Okay, so should I look for ducks? For now, look for anything that stands out. Like paintings. We have 1, 2, 3 paintings. All that info about all those patients took up like an entire page of my notebook, and we're not even using it. F. Can't spell paintings without pain. Alright, and what else do we need? Mops. Okay, mops, brooms. Paintings, mops, brooms, and skeletons. Paintings, mops. We've got 1, 2, 3 mops. Two brooms. This is only the 2 brooms. And a broom. Oh, they moved. Brooms too. And scalations. Only 2. So 3322 looks like. I'm assuming this painting counts as one of the paintings. See here. 3322. Crap! Of course they wouldn't make it easy. More pipes, huh? I wonder if this butcher place is where the blood comes from. Locked. Oh, hey, more butcher factories. Oh, and they're swinging. That's cool. These, are these pigs or are these long pigs? If you get what I mean. So what are we looking for? Anything that stands out? These rooms are kind of like set. Normally a gimmick that when solved opens the way forward. Sounds a lot like a weird game. I don't really get it, but I'll keep looking. Let's look at that note again. Incomplete inventory. Well, sardine cans. Let's actually compare how many sardine cans are there. Cans of maps. Sardine. Okay, so the yellow ones with the red banner are sardines. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the back, 10, 11. Second row, we've got... Ooh, it's kind of hard to tell. There's these ones with the white label, the Campbell's soup, it looks like. Okay, so we've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm only counting 21 cans of sardines. The list says 27. Or is that a 21? It's... well, it's got a crossbar through it, so it makes me think it's a 27. Whereas the 10 right below it doesn't, so... Sardines... Deans. $21. Okay, ketchup. Let's see how much ketchup there is. What the hell is a ketchup? I'm guessing this is ketchup. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ketchup. Oh, and there's another sardine back there. Tricky, tricky. Bleach times 3. Okay. How many bleach bottles there are. This one is a really... If we actually are expected to count all these, I do have to say this is probably one of the worst puzzles, just because they went for a... low poly style, which, I can, I'm fine with that and all that. But then if you actually have to, read labels on stuff, And it's like, okay, what the hell? You can't go low poly and then go. You know, require high poly. That's just. It's a green thing. So that pipe that's broken, if that's going into a meat plant, that could be carbon monoxide. Oh, and there's 3 more paintings I didn't check. Look at that. Oh. Maybe that was the problem. So 6322. Let's try that. Bam! Okay, didn't have to recount everything. Hey, you got the door open. That's good. You okay? Not feeling so great, and the thought of going in there is making things worse. I'm not good with blood. Hey, it's okay. You can hang around out here. I'll shout if I need help. Sorry. Seriously, it's okay. You're doing great for someone who just came out of a giant test tube. Thanks. That means I save scum. This is not pretty. Kai was right to stay outside. I wish I had that option. Push the meat. Okay, so I can push it in direction. Oh! Oh, okay, it runs on the track up above. Oh, what is your deal? What did they use these for? From the state of this room, it certainly wasn't to wash anything. Paper towels. Yeah, you'd need something way more heavy duty to clean this place. Charcuterie. You know how many non-evil people this would feed for how long? What a waste. Sausages. You go for some sausages. Nom 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 nom. Okay, so the... Where'd he go? There you are. I got worried for a second. Sorry, I could smell the meat from inside the pantry. Thought I would come out here for some fresh air. No problem. You done in there? Not yet. I thought I would check on you. Thanks, but I'll just be waiting here. I promise not to move anymore. Examining the room. The AC is off. That makes me wonder. I think it's better and we'll reset all the meat racks. Okay. Moving them back to their original position could be useful if I get stuck. I am not yet stuck. A really big industrial saw. They must use it to cut entire carcasses. Ugh. Yep, it's a band saw, technically. Food safety guidelines. Ready to butcher. Okay, so the one that has all this stuff is the one that's ready to butcher. Large freezers with even more meat. These are cooling the whole place very well too. It's freezing in here. It's for the best. I don't think I could come in here otherwise. Okay, so it is coolant that is leaking out into the thing. Not handling this if I don't have to, thanks. Okay, so this is a pretty standard puzzle to include in games like this, so no biggie. All right, I need to move this probably down. Okay, down this part right here. First, I need to move this over, which means I need to move this up, which means I need to move this thusly. Cannot move that thusly. I move this thusly. And thus thatly. Okay, and I can push these sideways, which is interesting. So I can push this one down one more tick. Means I can push this one down one more tick. Means I can move this over. Lock some stuff behind it. Let's move all of these over as far as they can. Then we can move both those columns up, and then we can just slide this entire rack forward. I like that it goes all the way. You don't have to keep clicking over and over to move every single space. Anywhere. What are you stuck on? Are you unable to... Okay. In that case... Can I push thatly? Then maybe push that one over into this space. Okay. You can only move them lengthwise. Except for maybe this one. Okay, so the primo one you can move whichever way you want. One required for the puzzle, I mean. Those ones you cannot. Clip, clop, clip. Finally! So now I guess I have to saw through this. Fine, it's fine. Adding it to the list of things for my next therapy appointment. Wait a sec, there's something shiny in there. Kitchen key added to inventory. Of course, a key, a totally normal place to find one. Okay. I am assuming that's all we do here. Hey, you all done? Yeah, found a key. Nice, where was it? Inside a carcass. Inside. We can skip the details. You're already looking a little green. Good to go? I was, but yeah, I'm ready. Okay, I think this key will get us into the kitchen. We're in now to see what's going on in here. Mold. Can't even tell what this is supposed to be. Recipe: beef stew added to inventory. Valve, gas valve. Mold. Spaghetti bolognese. The blackboard with the week's meal plan. Some of these sound pretty dang good. Is it related to the puzzle? Better make a note. Poster added to chicken madras. Madras. That should get the gas running. Alright. Burn the paper. Chicken fajitas. I hope this isn't a timed puzzle. Those can be annoying. Door's locked. But what's this wire? Looks connected to the stove, though. It must be related. No gas. Not going to be doing anything without that. Research. Okay, let's look at this stuff. But classic. I like mine with extra potato. Chicken fajitas. I've never made these myself, but the recipe looks dead easy. Okay, I'm looking at the orientation of the stuff on the stove. Okay. Tasty. I prefer carbonara, but I'll take it. Chicken madras. With spicy foods, this looks delicious. It's a food flan. Some of the days have been rubbed out. Fish fingers and pasta bake. Cheese sandwich and crab cakes. Chicken madras and beef stew. And then Saturday, clam chowder and crab cake. So, chicken madras and beef stew looks like it'll be important. Yeah, there's nothing on the back. But chicken madras and beef stew. The beef stew, we've got a medium thing of green. I'm guessing we have to find some way to combine these, because this one, whatever is in that, I have to assume we need to enlarge it and it becomes that. Then we have this pot full of whatever. And then we have these two things, and then with that much food, we're able to make these two recipes. So I think it's a simple addition puzzle. Need to find recipe book. Okay, what's that? Recipe book. Some of the pages have been torn out. I think it's part of the puzzle. Recipes in the kitchen, 100%. In that case, let me get started. Sauteed spinach added to inventory. Oh, perfect. Where did you find this? Sitting inside a pot. I noticed it just now. Yeah, on the look through this book, there are 6 pages in total. Not even plugged in. Ooh, here's the last one. Farmer's lunch. These stoves, what do we have to do? Cook something? I hope not. If I have to cook, someone is likely to die. What? Oh, unrelated to this house, just in general. Ha. No, seriously, I have tripped many fire alarms, given people food poisoning. Myself, mostly, I'm really bad at cooking. Surely it's not that bad. Oh, it is. So a lot of times it comes down to there's some pixel hunty thing I'm supposed to find. Fish fingers, pasta bake. Sauteed spinach. Always thought a farmer's lunch was a sandwich. Maybe I've been making it wrong my whole life. Kind of thinking, pick up on me. So he's actually moving around now. There's probably just like a window. It's a little window like diner. Window like a diner. Pages missing in total. I have the 6 pages. Is there something? They are all torn on the same side. Not sure if that's even something I'm supposed to worry about. I have 6 pages. Okay, maybe just get the burners turned on. Dross. That backwards. That did it. We can leave now. Okay, I was overthinking it. I think we're almost out of here. The great room is on the other side of that door. The great room. Is this a prison? Alex. It's okay. It'll be okay. I promise. I'll get you out. Okay, this is a one-way window. Were people being held here? Prisoners? Maybe, I don't know what to know. Were they torturing people? This is so messed up. You have a bad feeling about this place. Let's look around before we start jumping into things. I can't get in from this side. Damn it, locked. I'm pretty sure the main hall is on the other side of this door. I'm pretty sure at some point there's going to be some opportunity to accidentally get Kai killed. I am guessing. Disgusting looking sleeping cots. Who were they keeping here? You! They were keeping you! Oh, what was that? Oh, crap. Whoa. Looks like we're not getting out that way. Let's keep going. Okay, he's got like a radio collar tuned to the thing. 2 in 1 and right out in the open for everyone to see. Very humane. poops. What the? This part of the floor sinks down. Do they all do that? Oh, you okay? Yeah, but these floor panels, they sink if you step on them. Why, is it a puzzle? Probably. Ah. Okay. Only those ones. Whoa, get back. Are you okay? I mean, in general, tonight, no. But specifically with that, I'm fine. Looks like you can't go through this door with that bracelet thing. Stay here, I'll see what I can find and get you out. Alright? Not much choice anyway. Tally marks? Tally marks, what were they keeping count of? Something's off about these marks. Better make a note. Oh, tally marks. You got directions. Rules for a card game. Guess whoever was in this room had time to kill. Okay, can't open these drawers. There's a computer here. It says, subject detected, and it's giving me a choice to start testing. Am I the subject? I think so. Shit. I don't see another way out of here. I think we're going to have to start the test. What happens if we fail? We're trapped here forever? I'm not sure. I don't see any other way. Start the test. No, don't start it yet. I'm going to read the stuff. It usually gives you an option to say, hey, start it or don't, but whatever. It's got instructions. I'll read them out. Ask the subject to stand on the lit panel. Got it. Done. Inform the subject that from this point, if they step off the panel. Oh, whatever you do, don't move. Why? What is it? You step off the panel in the wrong direction, you'll be electrocuted. Look, if it gets us out, I can tolerate to death. To death! What? What do I do? I don't know yet. Give me a second to read the rest of the instructions. Okay. So the point of the test is to study the effects of memory under stress. Well, I am definitely stressed, so check that off. Subjects were given cards to memorize, which would tell you how to move on the grid. I haven't seen anything like that. No. I'm going to die. No, you're not. Stay where you are. The answers will be here. Yeah. Only move when I tell you to. Until then, hang tight. Not much of a choice. Examine. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's look at the cards. Looks like rules for a card game I've never heard of. Heart never moves to clubs unless next to spades. Spades moves to heart unless diamond is available. Club will never move to club or heart. A diamond moves to club if heart is not available. Otherwise, free move. know if those cards are... Ooh, a printout. Is this related to the test? Test printout added to inventory. Is this part of the test? Test set B. B, C, D, A, B, B, A. So this does not seem to relate directly to the directions. Or maybe it does, because this is, So it looks like if you're in the first column, you go down, and then over. Then in the second column, you go down. That can't be it. Third column up. What's the deal with the cards? Yeah, if those were important, they'd have to be able to probably be able to add them to your inventory, because I can't really tell if those are hearts or diamonds. You know what I mean? Okay, this one's hearts, that one's diamonds. Okay. King of diamonds, Queen of hearts, Five of clubs, and the Ace of spades. Not sure what that does for us. Okay. I am gonna guess the first move is down. And just rely on save scumming. Okay, I think you need to step onto that panel there. Yeah. Not that I don't trust you, but are you sure? My life is on the line here. One wrong move and I'm, well, you know. I'm sure that I save scummed. Sorry, Kai, I know you're worried, so am I. Last thing I'm going to do is put you in danger without being sure. I'm sure that's the right panel. Okay. Thanks, Alex. No! Oh. Oops. He's just as shocked as you. I was thinking I should call this guy Kaya. Oh. You're back. I did a fucky-wucky. I should have listened to you and left it alone. I'm sorry. Not your fault. But I did learn something new. It was a trick. A different look. It was still part of the game. Everything was puzzles, just like the rest. Perhaps just like the rest. So the person in the vat was like us, kidnapped, no memories. Only they didn't seem to have a reason for the society to want to kill them. Unlike everyone else. So you get them out of the vat, what happened after? Don't want to talk about it, my head is killing me. Alex. Or you should rest for a while. No. Want to. I need to get the fuck out of here, dude. Alex, are you feeling okay? We should swap. I'm feeling a little better. No, I'm good. I already know how this works. It's for the best, but it's fine. Leave it. Fail to save Kai. Okay, let's see here. Load. Try this again. Alright, I am going to... Don't want to cheat too bad, but I do need a hint here. Let's take a look at the... Take a look at the old guide. Saving Kai. Puzzles that the info given is not all used at once. There are multiple stages. There'll be 3 different pieces of information. Focus on the paper the computer gives you for each. Focus on the paper the computer gives you. Follow the directions of the arrows. Press 2. Only one of the letter strings is correct. Read test 3. Read the info very carefully. I trip you up. Okay, so it's 3 separate tests. So the first one is just follow the direction of the arrows. I just follow this. Like, what do I do for these? Just ignore it? Okay, well, let's try it. Okay, first, up, right, down, down. Right. I was overthinking it. I got my tea now, I can think. Down, down. Right. Right. Step 1 complete. 2 more to go. Alright. BACC. Complete the grid. Oh, do I... Okay, so the order to get to the other side has to match one of these, I believe. So here's B, C, D, A, B, B. Okay, so first row. Can it be the first row? B, A, B, B, C, D, A. Cannot be that one. Number 3. B, D. Okay, cannot be B, C. Okay, row 4. B, C, D, A, C, D, D. Okay, it could be row 4. Let's try row 5 first. B, A, D, A, C, D, A. Okay, second row. All right, fourth row, I mean. So B, C, D, A, C, B, D. Set 2 complete, 1 more to go. Okay, alright. Let me jot this one down. Or, I guess we don't need to jot it down. Okay. Heart. Never move. Okay. Well, we're on spade. Spade moves to heart unless diamond is available. So that would be spade moves to heart unless a diamond is available. Alright. Where's heart? Heart never moves to club unless it's next to spade. So, unless the club is next to spade or unless the heart is next to spade. I suppose they both are next to spade. And this, from here, club never moves to club or heart, so club would move us further. And spade moves to heart unless diamond is available. Then heart never moves to clubs unless it's stuck to spade. The club will never move to club or heart, so move like that. Spade moves to heart unless this diamond is available. Diamond moves to club if heart is not available. Okay. Now, spade moves to heart unless a diamond is available. Heart never moves to club unless it's next to spade. It is next to spade. Club will never move to club or heart. Yay! Aha, nice. Phew, nice job. You two saved my butt again. Literally, couldn't have done it without you. Glad you're here. It feels we might actually make it out. I don't know, feels like I've just been lucky. Hey, you saved me twice. Wouldn't call that luck. Nice you're still optimistic after this. Let's get the heck out of here. You okay? Yeah, just a killer headache. We could take a break in the great room. Alex, you made it. I was worried, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, we're alive despite this place's best efforts. It was all another stupid setup, Torres. More puzzles, more mind games. Both of you survived. Both of you, hello. Hi, this is Detective Torres. She's been helping me help the others. Hello, Detective. Ma'am? Oh, please, just Torres is fine. I hate being ma'amed. Did Alex fill you in? Sort of, Alex said we'd all angered some powerful people somehow. Did she? All of us? Huh, Alex? Well, I've been racking my brain and I can't think of anything. All of us had a common thread so far. What do you do, Kai? Like my job, I've just started college. I'm a part-time server at a place near campus. I volunteer at the animal shelter weekends. That's literally it. I'm almost criminally boring. There's got to be something. Okay, well, while you figure that out, I really need to sit down. I don't know what that goop they had me in was, but... Oh, of course, I'm sorry. Here, just relax. We'll work through it together. Alex, can you move that stuff so she can sit? It's they. What? Oh, sorry, Alex. Let's get them off their feet. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Where is left to go? Out the front door? So, there is a secret ending, apparently. I'll make sure I don't miss that. Okay, we've already saved Ruth. Huh, okay, well, let's try the front door. Oh god, that spooked me. Was that a doorbell? Is someone at the front door? I saved. Save scummed, right? I did. Hello, hello. Of course, nobody here. I'm getting really sick of being messed with. This box wasn't here before, was it? Better show this to everyone. Back already? There was a box just sitting by the front door. Figure we should open it together. Don't suppose you managed to find a way out while I was gone. Not yet, but I haven't given up. We must be missing something. We have to be. Yeah, I hope so. Anyway, you said that box was just sitting by the front door. We'll open it up and let's see what this place has for us next. A gun! William, what are you? I told you, and now they're driving the point home. Only one person can win the game and get out alive. And I'm not dying, you hear me? None of us are, and none of us have to. You can't deny fate, no matter how much you might want to. This was always going to be the outcome. I was foolish to even hope. Sorry. I know you have a gun, this has been such a night, and you know how dramatic you sound, right? Dude, there's no such thing as fate. I know because we're already beating them at their own stupid game. What? Look, I know what you said, that the rules are only one person makes it out alive, but we're here to get here right now, all of us together. We've helped each other to get this far. William, we can do this. I know we can. We owe it to ourselves to try. You know, technically, other than Torres, the other characters have really not done a whole lot of anything. I won't give up. I'll never give up trying to help people to help you. You're so obnoxiously optimistic. So tired, Alex. I'm old and I'm miserable. Now I'm not any better than the people who put us here. Why do you care? I mean, yeah. You're kind of a schmuck. Well, yeah, not sometimes. You're all kind of a schmuck. But you're not. I don't want you to die. I don't want anyone to die. God damn it. Nobody has to die. I won't let them. Alex, you make me want to believe in you. As foolish as that is. Hiya! Give me that, you enormous asshole. Are we done making our big impassioned speeches? That is actually dangerous, because you could have accidentally caused him to pull the trigger right there, but whatever. We get out of our... Did we get it out of our system? Because nobody is shooting at anybody. Nobody is giving up. Not after everything Alex, has done. I hate this touchy-feely power of friendship garbage. Now you have me doing it. Well, that was exciting. Glad we're all on the side of nobody shooting anybody else. But we're still stuck in here. Alex has been everywhere, right? Do you start prying down the walls? What's left? Wait for the building to change. Another tremor. Wait, what's that? Oh no. Too convenient. Oh, absolutely, but is there an alternative? Alright, everyone on the shortest field trip ever. That an elevator. Everyone wait here. Alex, you can't go by yourself. Hey, I'm the one who hasn't been gassed or injected or flesh-walled. I just want to make sure it's safe. Well, as safe as you can be in a place like this. Alright, just be careful. Once you're sure, come back and get us right back. Need to keep on an eye on things anyway. If you need us, we'll come running. I'll be back soon. This room... Sub-basement. No camera in this room. So neat, thanks, Torres. Oh, they had spares for everything, even William's collar. Somehow I think the idea that his death machine wasn't bespoke would offend him. Panel, an exposed circuit. Looks like only one of these holes is correct. Huh. Okay, that's not very helpful. That TV looks different. Ticking giant toy box, not at all menacing. Seen all these puzzles before. Can't believe a tiny team was responsible for making all of them. What kind of person takes a job like this? Making these things, knowing people will die. Yeah, I remember that. Origami whale? Origami whale, I used to make these when I was younger. Though yellow is a weird choice for a whale. Redacted documents. Toy swords. 4 toy swords. Let's take these. Schematics for some kind of circuit. Use correct filing system. Weekly review on Thursday. Toy box puzzle. Okay, can't actually read it. And on the unicorn side, you want the upper right. With my luck, rather not risk it without knowing the mechanics first. Okay, so green side, we need bottom, let's see. Red unicorn. Upper right. Green, what is this? Wolf. Green wolf, bottom. Okay, we need to figure out yellow whale. Okay, the bluebird is a lower left. Bluebird. Okay. The yellow whale. So, I do notice there's, this stuff on the box lid. Not sure if that's important for anything. A baum. Oh, okay. The bottom one, the top two are bombs. Okay, clever. The whale, bottom. Alright, I do know what I'm doing here. What am I missing? I know where I want to put them. Okay, they are making it very clear you want to put that in the lower left. Alright, this note. You were late for the meeting, which means you get to test the puzzle. You know the drill, solve it or die, blah blah blah. Is that it? Is that what I needed? Guessing the right way to solve this is to insert swords in the correct slots. Gotta be clues around here, there are always clues. I want to get this wrong, especially with the ticking. But we are... Okay, red unicorn. Upper right. Okay, green wolf bottom. Yellow whale bottom. Then blue bird lower left. Oh, clowns. Why did it have to be clowns? Is it holding a note? Let's see if I can take it without touching it. Yig. Last thing I want is a note from a clown. Hey, good job on not dying. Head over and tell us what you thought of the puzzle. You know how to unlock the door. It's a diagram. Is this the hint? Oh, the blue book. If I've got this right, the door key should be hidden around. Oh, a book switch. Feels like you only see those in movies. Okay, that one wasn't that bad. Okay, is this a waiting room? Oh, okay. Nothing in there. An exit. This place looks safe. I should get the others. This is different. It's definitely an exit. Last thing in our way. Shut tight, though. Some kind of emergency lockdown. You've got a plan? I think I can override from one of the admin computers. So I'll sign for a control room down the hallway. With some luck, I'll have us out in no time. Yeah, you do that. Keep me updated. Hey, Alex, can I talk to you for a moment? Or what's up? I wanted to check in with you. You're doing a lot for all of us. Oh, well, honestly, I really don't mind. I mean, obviously, I prefer not to be trapped in the evil death house, but, how do I put this without sounding... I guess, well, I've always felt really lucky. People have always taken care of me. My mom, my dad, and then my grandma after they died. I'm sorry, Alex. Oh, it's not okay, but it was a long time ago. Car accident hurts when I poke at it, but I've made my peace with it, you know? Oh, but I've always had people around me who helped, even when they didn't have to. Friends, professors, that cute barista who always gives me a free cake pop when I get coffee. It's just nice to be able to take care of others, finally. Feels good, you know? It's an admirable attitude to have, even if it doesn't get you taken advantage of. Well, I guess I'd rather be the person who helps if it's needed. Especially in a place like this. Designed to make you feel powerless, small, alone. Even more than escaping. If I can make sure nobody else ever has to feel this way, to me, it's worth all of it, you know? Alex? Oh, wow, that was, a lot, huh? Sorry, I guess I've just been thinking. Anyway, really, I don't mind. Happy to do this for you. All of you. Even William, even him. But I have a lot of literature to send him, and he better read it. Trust me. That one's old dog that's going to learn some new tricks. Just be careful, okay? You matter too, Alex. I will, I promise. Plus, I have a feeling like the end is in sight. It'll all be over soon. Admin keycard. So I think at this point, you can, there's two different ways to go. So put a save scum right there. Something about the idea of people just kicking back with snacks, enjoying a break, all while orchestrating the deaths of others, really pisses me off. You can't pick that up. Then over here. Bathroom. Okay, and the doors are sealed. Someone's scratched something into the wall of this stall. Watching me, watching me, watching me, watching me, watching me. It just goes on like that. My skin is crawling. Meeting room. Bottles of real glass, and the name is French. That's how you know this water is really expensive. Asshole water, in other words. Looks like a schedule, but all the information is very deliberately Greeked. There are a bunch of doodles in the back of it. They look like eyes. Greeking labels and whatever, Greeking words, that kind of comes from theater or from TV. Basically, that's where they take some container or whatever, something that has a easily recognizable brand name or whatever on it, and then they kind of change it a little bit so that it looks so that it's still, you can still recognize what it is, but they don't have the brand name on it, and a lot of times the words end up looking Greek, so that's why it's called Greeking. Oodles of eyes. Director's room, there has to be answers here. Access key isn't doing the trick, though. Must be another way to open this door. Man, I would kill for a cup of coffee, even if it's stone cold and has been sitting there for who knows how long. No, steady Alex, you're better than this. These binders look like product inventory. No, wait, it says product and all the information is heavily redacted. Are these logs of the people who have been through this before us? There's so many who have died. I don't have time for this. Binders of women. That's an old joke. Dating me there. That's back when Mitt Romney. That's from back when Mitt Romney was running against Barack Obama. So a few years ago. He said that he had binders of women that he was considering for like positions in his company or something like that. From Director A. Johnson to K. Peterson, S. Roberts, 7900, Small Tremors. I've been hearing that some of you have concerns about structural stability following some of the annoying tremors we've been experiencing. They put those concerns to rest by reminding you how impenetrable this matter is. A tank couldn't bring it down, much less some little quakes that don't even register on the Richter scales in town. This place has stood for over 100 years, and I dare say it will be here long after we are all dead. Now, from B. Armitage to Director J. A. Johnson, subject we've got big problems. Look, bro, I'm not going to argue about this with you anymore. I am not telling them their fancy fucking set designer tripped down the stairs and broke his neck right before showtime. They'll call off the whole thing this cycle. They're not just going to pat us on the heads and say, it's okay, we'll try again in 5 years. Do I have to remind you what happened to Jones? How you got promoted? And for what? Because of some broody graffiti in a room none of them will ever see? Look, I checked the notes, and the only thing left is that obnoxious floor painting down below. That's it. And you and I both know nobody else goes down there other than their ritual artisan. Just more ego-stroking bullshit. We have the project notes, right? Just send Reed down there and have him paint it up after he drops off the last player. Tell him we'll pay him extra. He's a greedy meathead. He won't ask questions. Then after the event, we can tell them what happened, and they won't even care because they'll have time to train up someone new for the next event. For now, just keep your mouth shut. I'm also getting what was that movie called? The Cabin in the Woods or something like that. I think it was, where basically they are just kind of taking all of the different horror tropes and like having them all going off at the same time, and like people have to solve the riddles and whatnot to defeat their local demon or monster or whatever. Oh man, look at this stuff. It's all top of the line hardware. But I wouldn't give for the time to dig around in the guts of thee. It was all just like very meta on the whole horror thing, but it was enjoyable. Current known issues. Clear in T1684. Rewire Lab 1. Plumbing needs replacements. F1. Subject team layoffs. Fire alarm issue. Full lockdown procedures. Manual server override. Okay, can I jot that down? Heavy duty cables, these must have been used on the servers. Take them with me just in case. Okay, I gotta write this down. It's not adding it to the notebook. Okay. We got magenta crosses. Red minus. Blue. Up, down, bar. Okay, bar. Yellow. Circle. Orange. Line. Yellow. Circle, much bigger. Green with a line. Circle with a line. Then over on the right, blue with a bar. So at least all the colors match up to the symbols or whatever, so it's not too bad. Heard something? Email read. From blank 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 to Director A. Johnson, Founders Goals. You've been told before, it's not your job to question things. Whatever fantastical mumbo-jumbo you might have heard third hand from some of the older members about the impetus of our great organization, it has always been about entertaining the rich and powerful. They call themselves the Tartarus Society, for crying out loud. What part of that says discerning and well-adjusted to you? When we hired you, we gave you the most advanced technology and resources money could buy to craft that entertainment. When I got long emails from you babbling about demons and dreams and shadows in the stage we built, I am not entertained. Take this as your sign to course correct. The board appreciates your work and your discretion thus far. The game is starting soon. Do not disappoint us. I'd so hate for us to have to find another director. I'll look around the room a little bit more, then I'll go. Oh, you can walk right across this box. Okay, this looks like I'm gonna have to match up that orientation over there with this over here once I get this powered up. And possibly over here. Let's see. From K. Peterson to J. Thomas. Player emergency. There is no player for the ground floor west wing section. The player that was supposed to be there was that genetic scientist they caught leaking info on that online forum. He's gone. Gone. Dead. Reed was vague about but apparently he knew he was being followed, that he was going to be next, and there was an accident. Goddamn Reed. We cannot have an empty play area, so Reed was told to grab the first person he found. Just so sloppy. We spent all that time designing that room for that specific schmuck. Now we have a random schmuck. It's just sloppy. We gathered what intel we could on this Kai person, so I'm attaching that here. Do what you can, but if you can't come up with any new props or puzzles to tie it all together, well, blame Reed. This year's game has completely gone to hell. First we had to shoehorn in that fancy bastard just because he pissed someone off. Now this. I've put in so many late hours trying to fix this, I think it's messing with my head. I keep having these weird dreams, seeing things out of the corner of my eye. All the stupid ghost stories they tell you to justify their little egotistic production here must be finally getting to me. I need a vacation. Congrats, Kai. There's no reason for you to be here. Data part. Luckily I have a cape for the job. To be able to connect the different servers together. Okay. We rewire lab. Okay. Okay, so this matches up to this. We want magenta to orange. Magenta, orange, and green. Magenta is kind of a weird color. It's Okay, there's the magenta. We need orange. Now we need green. Okay, sure. These need to be in order, or... Okay, it's not matching up to the original, but we've got magenta, orange, and green. They're all remade magenta, orange, and green. Magenta, orange, green. Okay, so this is kind of telling you that, okay, you mix red and blue, you get magenta, blue, and or... Huh. No, never mind. Let's see. This looks promising. A computer this large has to access the exit. It'd be handy if it would turn on. Refuse to boot without the correct server connection. What happens if you connect blue directly to red? Nothing. Are you supposed to put magenta? Okay, let's try to put magenta all the way over there. Then orange in the middle. I guess this should be that one. There we go. I think that did it. I've reset the server connection. Should be able to access the central computer. Wah. I did it now. Where's the exit? Damn. There's a reference to an exit lock. It's in the director's room. Luckily, I can unlock their door. Just one more stop. So close. Hang in there, guys. I'm getting you out, I promise. Can I, or... And with the whole house under the computer's control, who knows what damage I can do. More bottles. Whoa. These are mostly empty. Someone's hitting the bottle a little heavy. Good, I hope wherever they are, they choke on it. A remote. This must turn on that big TV. Books. These are all books on theater and design. Stuff about symbolism and art, too. They look well worn. Were these used as research on set design? See if the remote works. Blueprint page, a cross-section view of somewhere in the mansion. Where is that? Stairs? Arrows? Why is it here? Okay. Sure. An abstract painting, very different from the rest of the decor. The pattern looks familiar. The Vitruvian Man. Oh, wait, no, that's not. Vitruvian Demon. Oh, it looks like it's got to be a clue there. Okay. The second at the bottom. Was that chair always there? So I think at this point, you can either tell everyone to go on the elevator. Or let's see here. Get one of the endings. I guess not. So we can't go back up yet. I've got to look for a way out. He won't shut up. What a gross, meaty chuckle. I hate how it keeps looking at me, but then hate everything here, so what else is new? What am I missing? Okay. Is that a reference to some of the paintings here? Yellow. Map? Okay. I like the picture. This must be it. A hidden control panel. Let's see here. I think that's unlocked to something important. Main access. Digital override available. Are we actually getting out of here? Should check back with Torres. Good news? Yeah, I've managed to get it open. Are you saying we can leave? Yeah, that's right. Everything okay? Just a nagging feeling, probably nothing. It's been a long night. Yes, it has. We've only managed to get through thanks to you, which is why I'm asking you if you're ready to leave. Yeah, I got the save game, so I can redo this. I get the super secret ending. This should do it. Everyone ready to go? Yes. Please. Just open the damn door. Not hearing the magic word. Alex, please. Okay, give me a sec. There, that should do it. Another Trevor. This place can shake itself apart for all I care. Hope the ground swallows it whole. You know, in certain mythologies, tremors often preceded the emergence of... Who cares? I don't want a damn bedtime story. Putting as far away from here as possible with a stiff drink. Of course, I just thought maybe... No more theories and discussions and pondering, blast it. Alex, my gratitude, truly, you have gone above and beyond. It's more than I deserve. But I'm getting out of this damned hellhole. Okay. Out of my way. Can't say I don't know how he feels. To be honest, I didn't entirely believe we'd ever walk out of here. We wouldn't be if not for Alex. That's an extremely polite way of putting it. Well, for once he's setting a good example. We should get out of here, before anything else goes wrong. Doris, you okay? There's. No, I'm sure it's nothing. Let's go. We are missing something. Torres was never satisfied with her escape from the mansion, largely because she felt left without any real sense that things had truly been settled, or anyone she could hold accountable for it. Full search of the premises by law enforcement only revealed more questions, including a hidden elevator that went nowhere at all, only solid earth beneath it. After the initial media furor, the case slowly went cold despite Torres' attempts to keep digging. Torres spent the rest of her life in the pursuit of bringing to justice those who abused their power and resources, including, eventually, the corrupt officers who had been responsible for her leaving the force all those years ago. Nothing else that finally brought her some measure of peace. She may even have smiled slightly. After his experience in the mansion, Charles never stopped feeling as if he had missed something like an itch at the base of his brain he couldn't scratch. His whole professional life narrowed to the pursuit of increasingly obscure legends and phenomena, making his reputation in academic circles suffer even more. Even so, he never lost touch with the other survivors, occasionally consulting for Torres, or volunteering his time in Ruth's clinic. As much as it had shaken him, Charles' experience in the mansion had also left him keenly aware of how much people had to offer one another and how fleeting his time really was. Though it was often an awkward, halting process, he spent the rest of his days determined to reach out to others as best he could, and was remembered by those who knew him best as an eccentric soul who only truly wanted two things: to be known and to be of help. Following the events at the mansion, the next several years of William's life were thrown into upheaval. His connection to the society meant he came under intense scrutiny as he reluctantly shared what he knew, only to discover he had no way to actually prove anything, and all those he implicated had rock-solid alibis, including his so-called formed friends who used their connections and influence to effectively financially ruin him. It left him paranoid, mistrustful, and very, very bitter. For the first time in his life, William found himself undergoing what was for him some very unpleasant self-reflection. It would be unreasonable to say he ever had a complete change of heart and became a good person, but over time, with some awkward attempts at learning, one might say he was on the way to being a better one. Ruth. Out of all of the survivors, Ruth emerged as the one who burned with the most fearsome, renewed purpose, and flung herself back into her work as though the world couldn't touch her. She redoubled her efforts to help others regardless of personal risk, but with the help of Alex's computer skills and Torres's own brand of PR skills and influence, Ruth was able to dodge between the efforts of anyone who might have tried to stop her. I didn't realize Alex would have had a computer skills. Oh, well, they may have mentioned something way earlier in the game, but whatever. All Ruth cared about was that she had her family and friends, a warm cat, and a cold beer to come back to at the end of the day. Though she was still haunted by what she had experienced at the mansion and the things left unanswered there, Ruth finally realized what so many lives she'd touched had always known, that what she did mattered and had made a profound difference regardless of what anyone might have tried to tell her otherwise. After they left the mansion, Kai felt off, not only because so many questions were left unanswered, but because they felt like they had their place in the universe violently shaken. The knowledge that someone could have the power and ability to simply reach out and toy with anyone at a whim was infuriating, and so was knowing that Kai had, themselves, been chosen to toy with as an afterthought. I felt strongly that people should be able to enjoy their lives without needing the power and influence to justify it. After college, Kai's architecture career was marked by a focus in public libraries, parks, theaters, any place people might find a little joy and experience. For the most of their life, Kai would describe themselves as a nobody important. The places they conceived and built that would stand to enrich the lives of others for decades to come would say otherwise. Alex. Despite managing to help the others successfully escape the mansion, Alex struggled with the feeling as if she had truly saved anyone. I mean, as though she hadn't truly saved anyone. The lack of answers frustrated her more than anything else, and the thought of anyone else going through what she had, feeling trapped, helpless, powerless, drove her to put her computer skills to use via some good old-fashioned hacktivism. Although Torres turned a blind eye to the source of the information, together with Alex, she was able to topple powerful, corrupt figures, though Alex was never able to find any trace of the society that had put her and the others through so much pain. Much as she was able to help countless others through her vigilantism, she never stopped feeling as if she had missed something critical all those years ago. Sometimes at night, a certain symbol would haunt her when she closed her eyes. Yep, we'll go back and get the secret ending in a minute here. Let the credits roll first, though. Yeah, I'm getting kind of a cross between Haiti and House in the Cabin in the Woods sort of thing. That's pretty short. Yeah, it doesn't explain why there was a clone of Alex in that one room or anything like that. Or why all of the workers had abandoned the place. It's a basement hallway. Okay, this is the most recent. Okay, where am I at? Okay. Now let's go check out that elevator. You have to look for a way out first. We need to talk with them. Doot doot doot. Doot 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 doot. Ready to leave? No. Does it feel off to you just waltzing out without answers? On the contrary. I'll do the electric slide out those damn doors as soon as you get a move on. Can't just leave. There are so many things unanswered. I confess, I agree. The universe has enough mysteries without us leaving this one unsolved. You'd really live with yourself if you left without bringing this to light. Did all of you collectively hit your stupid heroic heads while I wasn't looking? Good God, this isn't some grand conspiracy or another one. Yeah, I know, says I know one of the rich dicks who put us here. I beg your pardon, but I had nothing to do with your current predicament. I would have been very grateful not to have met any of you. No offense. Yeah, well, all I know is without Alex, I'd still be down there. Alone in the dark. Don't want to think about that happening to anyone else. Alex, for someone I just met, you have earned a lot of my trust. If you think we should stay, I trust your judgment. Agreed. Oh, wow, that was unexpectedly emotionally heavy. Look, this means a lot, but I'm going on alone. But you most certainly are not, young lady. I'm not risking everyone's life based on a gut feeling. If you don't hear from me in the next hour, I want you to go. Alex, please, at least let me help you. I need to feel as if I've done something to repay you. I didn't save you so you could owe me, Charles. Let's look after each other, okay? I'll be back soon. You will come back. I've never met a tougher person. We'll see you real soon, Alex. You know, this would actually be the perfect time for, like, everyone to group up and bring their individual expertises to help solve the final puzzle. What the? Z-barrel. Where's this door lead anyway? Head back to the mansion. Besides, I have a strange feeling that there's something here in the basement. It's right there. These barrels kind of resemble the director's diagram for the office. There are no coincidences in this place. Huzzah! Secret passage. I'm not surprised, but phew, that air smells so stale. Guess I should crawl through. I swear if one of these things starts moving, I am going to lose it, and not in a way anyone will like. Please be fake, please be fake, please be fake. Angel statue. Added to inventory, okay. Looks ancient. I can barely make out the inscription on the lid. Service in suffering, reward in death. Man, I hate these people. That wood would have disintegrated a long time ago. It looks like a loose statue like the others. Must have been sitting in the middle pedestal at one point. Well, I've been picking up weird crap all day. Why stop now? Statue of Death, sitting on the opposite side to the angel statue. The reason there aren't any spider webs on these statues. Like the spiders stay away. Statue dial rotates. Statue dial. There's an inscription. The path to hell is revealed with the offering of the damned. Choosing to ignore any inherent symbolic meaning there. Path to hell is revealed with the offerings of the damned. Yeah. Oh, okay, I need to look at these statues. Statue of an angel, well crafted but falling apart with age, sitting on the right pedestal. I think it is a gargoyle, that or one ugly dog. I found it behind a coffin. I assume it was moved from the central. Found it sitting on the left. And there's one more. Okay, it's not letting me just straight up pick it up, so... Okay. Z triangle hash. Whatever Mars-like Taurus-y thing. Y fish. Oh wait, no, this is the one that was on the left. So we want that one on the right. So Z triangle hash. And we want that Y fish, Mars Y. Oh, shoot. Eesh. Symbols definitely weren't here before. What's making them appear? More fancy electronics like I saw in RD? I hope so. Oh, this one's gonna be tough. Well, at least it's only 3, so it's not that tough to brute force it. Okay, triangles are the starting point, so... Oh, ha! Look at that. Yeah, 3x3 is only, what, 27 different combinations? Oh, 3. Yeah, 27. Mechanism of some kind. Looks like I can insert something. A handle, maybe. The background music makes it sound like there's some kind of, like almost like a phone ringing. It's kind of weird. Handle for the wall mechanism. Sorry, bud, but I'm gonna have to take this. Okay. The well. 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 That's a lot of stairs. No going back now. I have to see this through. And this way's blocked. I wonder, is there anything interesting up there? Anyway, okay. But did the rich billionaires or whatever just happen to build this thing on top of a doomsday cult? Okay, and no one ever saw this from above. Nope. Giant hole, let's explore. Nope. Cave sigil take. Oh, we're swapping them. Okay, this looks decidedly less high-tech than the stuff in the mansion. How do I... Tourists would probably say that this was done with lights or lasers, but the air in this place feels strange, heavy, charged. What do I do? It's like something digging around my skull. Okay, so that controls that sigil. That gets a 3-prong one. Yeah. Okay, one of these 2-prongers. We probably want to put a 3-pronger right there. This one is like, should be like that. So this is the 3-pronger. Okay, so okay. We want that one right here. Okay. So we need to swap this one and that one, because this one needs to be a 3-prong. But this one can be a 2-prong. Pedestal, it's lighting up. I should try getting all the 3 shards to glow. Oh, we wanted to get connect all the way up there. Why are you not connecting? Maybe this one needs to be the 2-prong. What? No. Wait. Okay. They all need to be connected. Okay, with these parts, so I'm pretty sure these two, no matter what, need to be 2 prongs. Because there's no, or back there to do anything. The real question is where to put the, or angle, I'll call those the corner. The one with the 2 sides. If I move that right there, there isn't another 3-prong to connect. Oh no. Looks like both of those need to be 2 prongs. Okay, hey, let's well, it does If I make this one, put that one right there, angle it that way, then that one's not going to get any juice. Am I missing one? I see that spire has nothing on it. 2 of the shards are glowing. Okay, this one probably has to be direct from this one. Yeah. Look this up quick. I'm starting to lose it, so. Depending how we solve it, one of the trees is not necessary. So that tells me. Oh, ha! We were literally just one turn away from solving the frickin' thing. And I don't know if it's smart to keep going deeper into this place, but I'm so close I can feel it. Okay. There we go. We'll see this through to the end. Hello, who are you? Ugh, my head and guts feel like they're being churned. What is this place? And hey, who the hell are you? Hey you. What the hell's going on here, man? Were you in on this? The hell did you do to me? Ain't what we agreed on. Or if I could just move. Whoa. What happened to you? Don't act dumb with me. This is supposed to be part of your little show, you perverts. Well, I ain't playing. What did you do to me? Was it something in the paint? What is this? Oh, is this that, Borgin or whatever they said? Just hold on, the guy that they sent to paint the thingamajig and the doohickey. I'll figure this out, and I know you. You were in my room. Oh my god, you're the one who brought me here. Stop flapping your lips and get me the fuck out of here, or I'll... You really can't move, can you? Is this how you wanted us to feel? Powerless? Helpless? Hey, look, it's nothing personal, okay? Just a job. You get it, right? Go on, help me out here. I can't move a muscle. Help me, you bitch. That's not how you help. Ask. The atmosphere in this place is so oppressive. Like when I met Charles and saw that thing. What is that? It's so beautiful. Feels like I gotta... What are you doing? Hey lady, please, I'm begging you. What's that? In my head sounds like... Please don't leave me alone with it. Uh-oh. What was that? It was like my body was moving on its own. My stomach feels like it's turned inside out. Where am I? What the hell's going on? I remember this one for the beginning of the game. It feels so fuzzy. Is this real? Gotta grab the axe and throw it through the window. This painting, there is a hole behind it. I barely touched it. Didn't this happen? It reveals. Did I do that? In that case, the next thing is to throw an axe through it. I've been here before. Was I my own reflection? I remember feeling so helpless. Tartarus was trapped dying, and I was only able to help her because of yourself. The axe from the mirror. How do I have this? My head's all fuzzy. Is this what happened? Did I help myself? Nothing in this place makes sense. Why should it start now? Hey, get ready me. What axe-based Deus Ex Machina coming up? Ooh. You know, when I get out of here, the therapist is going to have a field day, I assume. This wall. This giant hole which the bookcase was covering. Should I make it? How would I even do that? Hello? You. Who is this? Do you know what's happening? No response. Could I just walk around it? Boom, so I need one of these. Looks like we're gonna have to make it myself. And then you die back there, so good plan. There's where I met Ruth, but there was a body here, a body that looked like this is how I found part of the antidote. But there's no sign of that now. Am I supposed to help myself again? Set the stage? I think this is how it looked. I found myself. God, this is so messed up. And I'm so tired. You! Oh, you were the one in the test tube. Look at that. Yeah, damn it. Stop jerking me around like this. Where the hell am I now? I think I called it that she was the one that... Did I call it? Whatever. I didn't call it loudly enough, so I'll just take the L. I didn't call it at all. Definitely seemed like something that would happen. Are you the one behind everything? I almost drowned. All your pain, all your anger, all your despair. You are worthy. Worthy of what? You? I'm not afraid of you. After everything you've done, I'll show you what I'm worthy of. This place, this is the other side of the door that was boarded up. To find Kai, I need to create a path for myself. 1, 2. Boom. And now I'm back here again. Tell me what's... Oh, it's you who was running around. Tell me what the point of all this. Hey, I'm talking to you, damn it. If you want my help, this one is beyond help. This one is undeserving. A mistake wrought by a careless hand, leaving a way forward, a crack. A mote in the eye of the universe for you to slip through. That voice, we have spoken before, yet never so clearly, close enough to touch. It has been eons since I could parley with one of your kind. Longer still since one was worthy. You keep saying that. Who are you? What is this? Why am I worthy? Hey. Hey! What's happening? Where am I now? Ooh, nifty. Hello, demon dude. No, you're not real. This can't be real. You have ever come so far to behold a divine countenance. You were still would ever dare, but I have fed well over these many years. In my head, what? All I needed to regain my strength, supping at the tender fruits of your kind, all in exchange for your petty, fleeting conceptual power. Just shut up. Can't think. God. Yes, we have been called that. So many names by so many things. Writhing in fervor, fervorous love and devotion, stronger with each gasping, desperate breath, until the betrayal by one of your kind. A fearful worm who twisted our rituals and left us caged below. Half in, half out. The gate but a crack when it should be a gate. But watching, always watching, and feeding. And you feed on, drop by drop, the elixir of your suffering upon my many sustaining us, strengthening us. You fear because you suffer because you are weak. You could have fled. Yet you came to us to complete the ritual. This is your purpose. You are. No, that's not true. Everything I've gone through my whole life, it can't be. Hug my body. Feels like it's on fire. You always struggle. Worms twisting through the carcass of the cat. We shall give you greater purpose. Part of our great being as we scorch this plain with the glory of all. No. No. The gate is open. The time has come. Accept your place in eternity. Shut up. My whole life. The things I've done and experienced. People who have helped and loved me. My family, my friends, Torres, and everyone else. It doesn't matter what I've accomplished. My life is worth something. My life is worth everything. And I'll give it all to make sure you can never, ever do this to anyone ever again. You need me to keep the gate open, but I'm a worm, huh? Well, I hope you choke on me. Yeah. Doris. She's not coming back. You don't know that? Just give her a little longer. It's been hours, damn it. Not responding to the radio. The tremor just a few minutes ago was the biggest one so far. She might have... Look, we've been all over this damn place calling for her. She's gone. Surprise, surprise. Look who's ready to save his own hide. Now you listen to me, you. Please, everyone. We can't turn on each other. Look, I want her to be alright too. But if we can't find her, he's not responding, then... He's right. Torres. Alex promised she'd be back, and if she hasn't, then... But, she said it herself. Best thing we could do would be to bring help. So, we'll go and we'll bring help. The only thing we can do. Let's get moving, everyone. We can't do anything else here. Following the events at the mansion, Torres found herself very busy indeed, tracking down and apprehending everyone who she possibly could, who had a connection to society, whether the authorities wanted her help or not. She felt a renewed sense of purpose and fire, and oddly, a new appreciation for life. She had learned, after all, how unexpectedly fleeting it could be, and tried to slow down and enjoy it more when she could, sometimes a little. Torres spent the rest of her life in pursuit of bringing to justice those who abused their power and blah blah blah. Power and resources, including eventually the corrupt officers who had been responsible for her leaving the force all these years ago. Though she had many offers to join other agencies over the years, she would always turn them down. In her own words, I already lost the best partner I could ever hope for. How could anyone else possibly ever measure up? Well, the public, yeah. Ooh, good thing I made that coffee. Need a little bit in a sec here. While the public would never truly believe the wilder elements of the events recounted at the mansion, Charles didn't care. For him, it was a validation of everything he had spent his life chasing. And between that and an intense desire to make the most of the time Alex's sacrifice had granted him, he threw himself into his work and studies with a renewed sense of purpose. He would eventually become one of the world's most respected scholars on folklore and the occult, even getting a few cameos in some of his favorite horror movie series, much to his delight. Carl's experiences in the mansion had also left him keenly aware of how much people had to offer one another and how fleeting his time really was. Though it was often an awkward, halting process, he spent the rest of his days determined to reach out to others as best he could, and was remembered by those who knew him best as an eccentric soul who only truly wanted two things: to be known and to be of help. Following events at the mansion, the next several years of William's life were thrown into upheaval. His connections to society meant he came under intense scrutiny as he reluctantly shared what he knew, only to discover he had no way to actually prove anything, and all those he implicated had rock-solid alibis, including his so-called former friends who used their connections and influence to effectively financially ruin him. Left him paranoid, mistrustful, and very, very bitter. For the first time in his life, William found himself undergoing what was, for him, some very unpleasant self-reflection. It would be unreasonable to say he ever had a complete change of heart and became a good person. But, over time, with some awkward attempts at learning, one might say he was on the way to being a better one. While the media was reacting to the shock of finding out about a secret society, Ruth was focused on one thing: rolling up her sleeves and getting back to work. With the help of Torres and, surprisingly, William, Ruth was able to keep her clinic work out of public eye. To the frustration of the press, any interviews she deigned to take focused on only one thing: the people who needed better help than a system that was failing them. But if the media was bored by her words, the public was inspired by them. And Ruth's passion quickly spread like wildfire as more and more people took action to fight for change. All Ruth cared about was that she had her family and friends, a warm cat, and a cold beer to come back to at the end of the day. Though she was still haunted by what she had experienced all at the mansion, Ruth finally realized what so many whose lives she touched as always, that what she did mattered and had made a profound difference regardless of what anyone might have tried to tell her otherwise. Prior to the events at the mansion, Kai had felt as if they were truly struggling to figure out who their passion really lay in life. Afterwards, however, Kai was unable to stop thinking about the things they had seen and the people they had met and lost at their own place and events. For the first time in their life, Kai felt a powerful motivation to be someone who can touch the lives of others, even in some small way. To be someone who helped rather than someone who hurt. Kai felt strongly that people should be able to enjoy their lives without needing the power and influence to justify it. After college, Kai's architecture career was marked by a focus in public libraries, parks, theaters, any place people might find a little joy and experience. For most of their life, Kai would describe themselves as nobody important. The places they conceived and built that would stand to enrich the lives of others for decades to come would say otherwise. Until the bitter end, to save the world. There's the super secret best ending. There we go. Ugh. Oh, that is the Tartarus key. Overall, pretty good. I did need to dip into some hints a couple of times, unfortunately, but need to keep it rolling. Some of the puzzles, it seemed like it took notes for you sometimes, but it seemed like it should have taken notes for you more often. Oh, yeah. Well, that's going to be it for tonight, obviously. Oh, what? Oh, okay, good. It's not, the stream isn't dead. Well, that's a perfect place to, kill the stream anyway. So anyway, till next time, happy Halloween.